Hello and welcome, or welcome back. Just the usual spiel. Just finished work, it's about 6 o'clock now. I'm just starting this trail up to the top of this wee hill, wee summit. Wee trig point at the top, so that's where I'm planning to camp tonight. I've not been up on this hill for, I don't know, 7 years. And for some reason in the back of my mind I'm thinking that'd be a good place to camp. So I'm hoping it's the same hill. Usually a lot of the ground here is quite tussocky and lumpy and heathery, but I've got a funny feeling there's a wee bit at this trig point that I can get the tent pitched hopefully, but I could be wrong. I might have to think of plan B or just abandon, but I'll just go on here. It's the old water mill. Don't know what's left of it. Not a lot. No, not a lot at all. Good doer-upper for somebody. I just need to remember my way up to this now. Through a few private properties, I've certainly passed them. And then up, it's a kind of Land Rover track all the way up to a communication mast. I think it's either a mile or a kilometre beyond that mast on the open hill. It's where the trig point is. I think the trig point's at 360 metres or something. I need to check that back for accuracy, but certainly a wee climb. You're starting just above sea level, so you are walking all those metres. It's not as if you've got a great head start on the altitude, but I'll catch up with you later on the trail. I think I might have taken a wrong turn already, but it's a cracking night. It was raining quite a bit during the day and that wasn't in the forecast, so the ground's definitely going to be wet when I'm pitching the tent. If it's not a swamp, I'll just have to check suitability once I get up to the top. Noisy one. Whew. Another gate has entered Inverglen native woodland. There you go. I'm trying to reintroduce native species. Just having a look at the map there. The trig point's actually, what is it, 326 metres in elevation. I think I said 360 earlier, so it's been a while. I'm just heading up to that mast there and then taking the open hill and get to that trig. Just like that, sounds easy. We'll ignore those tight contour lines in the map. Just hit this wee steep section of road. As you can see, it's all poured in concrete. It's got some nice wee grooves in it to aid the traction. Missed my lift. Just approaching the comms mast now. Wee compound in there. I think head up that way, and there's a deer fence with a big gate in it, as far as I can remember, but I'll have a look at the views over Loch Fyne in case the mist comes in, but it certainly looks clear enough up there. Nice wee bench here if you fancy some ticks. There we go. That's what it's all about. Wee track, kind of ATV track. The worrying thing is, I've not felt a breeze since I got up here, so I was hoping it was going to be a wind tonight so I don't have to wrestle the midges, but maybe once we get up on top it'll be slightly better. I'll pick up a few ticks going through this. There's a path there, ever so faint, just for the quad bikes, or Argo cats maybe. Hope I get a signal up here. I'm 1.4 miles in, so it's either a kilometre or a mile to the trig point or thereabouts, so we'll find out. Keep an eye on that. I can see the gateway up there through the deer fence, but that's probably about 10 minutes away. Whew. just before we get any further. I can't speak. Right, here goes the big pointing finger. Just above that wee peninsula, there's two prominent hills. I believe that'll be the Paps Jura as we look down Loch Fyne. Uninteresting fact, but lets me stop and get a breather. And this is the kind of terrain that run these hills, sorry. It's you're going to get your tent up, it's either a bog or a tussock or a something, a lump of heather. But I'm hoping it's as good as I maybe remember once I get up to the top. There's the gate. Oh, make sure I lock it behind me. Wow. Oh, there we go. What's that, about 200 metres away from the summit now. There's Rig Point just peeking its head above the heather up there, whatever it is. I just hope the ground's better than this because this is soaking. There we go. Good for that. I think there's a wee breeze up here. Hopefully you can't hear it because I've got my media mod attached to the GoPro. Over there, Inverary, head to Loch Fyne. Across there's Argyll caravan park. And then look right down to Strathclyde and beyond, right down Loch Fyne. Stunning body of water. And you can just see the Bay of Strathclyde there, into the glen. Out of the shot there's the kind of the hills down towards Loch Eich. A wee bit of mist in the highest tops over there. And way over there you can't see them, but that'll be the Arrochar Alps over there. I don't think the ground's as good as I thought it would be for pitching, but it's fairly level. Not too bad, a wee bit lumpy. It's more longer grass than anything here. There's not really any heathery tussocks or anything like that. Good wee bit here. I want to be somewhere and get the views. I don't think there's much this side because of the gradient and the slopes. And too slopey here. Too tussocky there. This looks nice in amongst the wee flowers. Oh, big lump there. Maybe in this wee bit looking down the loch. If the sun does come out, it's definitely clear over there out to the west, but I don't know where the sunset will be, it'll be up there somewhere probably. But I think that's the least of my worries. I'm just going to muck about and find somewhere. I'll be back in a minute. Good thing is about this tent, the footprint I bought for it. I've seen that in previous videos if I've ever seen any of them. That will give me a rough idea where I can pitch the tent and see how level it is as well before I actually put the tent up. I think I'll try this wee bit here. Try it for size anyway. Something like that. That looks fairly spongy. It's not too bad. I think that will do, it's not too lumpy. It's better now I've flattened the grass, my bulbous frame. There we go. You'll probably know, but that's my Wild Country Helm Compact one. Excellent 3 season, maybe 4 season tent. The wind's died away unfortunately. So the midges will probably be out before I get this thing set up. Hopefully it'll come back. Not too bad tonight considering the rain we had today. I've just pitched the tent and realised the door's on the wrong side. Oh! Right. Ah! Hey! There we go. All set up, apart from that minor detail. Put the door on the wrong side. I don't know if I got much of a view out it anyway because of where I've pitched, but I think it's the best bit. It is level, excuse me, and it's not too lumpy underneath, but that will certainly do for tonight. Well, after all that, that's the views I'm getting. The trig point, some grass and a wee bit of water. I just have to get up off my arse if I want to see something, but that's fine. Not too bad. Oh, I think the midges are coming out. Another new purchase. Treated myself to a Highlander wee Banshee. It's one of the wee pumps. That's the size of it there. It's also got a wee light on it, so we'll look at that later on in greater depth. Comes with an assortment of bits. So I think we'll get the mat out and see what's needed for the valve. This one here fits like a glove. The let's just go into there. Right, let's try this. Right, see how this goes. That is definitely inflate. Stick that on there. It's just two pushes of that wee button at the bottom, I think. Hearing something? I think the noise is just the valve inside the mat, it's not the pump. A wee bit more of it. Do this. There we go, just like that. Get the old faithful pillow out. Fantastic. The midges have got a lot to answer for. I'll do the now. Just going to start my beauty regime. Smidge. Oh. There's a breeze back now, right enough, but it's going on. I also bought this new rucksack. Well, I bought it off Facebook Marketplace, but it's never been used. Can access this bottom compartment, seal off a zip inside, and you can actually open up the front of it as well to see if you can in from the top, so it's quite a good bag. The capacity is massive, 65 to 85, it's the biggest rucksack I've got now. So it's a bit like that Caesarean section you can open up and come out the sunroof. It's got lots of wee bits for lashing things on. I can actually get my tent on the outside, but I like to keep everything inside, so if it rains you can just cover the whole rucksack, and that's the reason I got a bigger rucksack as well, because you've got things strapped out on the outside. It's not so easy to keep things dry, and I know it's a tent, but it's best to keep everything as dry as you can. So a couple of compartments there, built-in rain cover. I don't know if it's built in, but it's in there anyway. But not bad. It was only 30 quid, so a bit of a bargain. But I had to transfer everything out my other rucksack, so whether I've got everything with me, I don't know, but I think I've got the essentials. There's a wee bit of brightness in the sky over there. Mighty calm, but I just want a wee breeze. Nothing too mental. Well, the bar is officially open. Oh, fizzy. Stay at that. Cheers. Stunning night. The sun's come into that clear bit above the hills. That blue band. But when you look round this side, looks like the world's about to end. The wind is coming from the westerly, so hopefully it's pushing whatever that is away from us. But down towards Loch Eich they're still looking not too bad. Cheers! It's just gone 9 o'clock and I've not even had my dinner, so I'm just going to set up the stove, get my wee steaks on. I can't remember what they are, they're spicy, salty ones or something. I had them before when I did that camp with the midges on Loch Fyne side. Not, well, same Loch Fyne, but it was way down there, way beyond that peninsula on the left. So I'm going to revisit the steaks, but hopefully less midges. I've just doubled up the incense sticks before I start cooking. Hopefully that'll keep the midges away. Usually 3 of these in a pack. I forgot to have a beer. Cheers. There we go, dish is done. Well, what a night. It's about 10 to 10. The sun's just going to drop below that hill across there. To the left of the sun there's a load of wind turbines. I don't know if you can see them or not, but I don't know if people like them or not, or It's a bit of a divided opinion there. You can leave a comment if you want whether you like them or don't like them. As long as they're unobtrusive, I don't have a problem with them. Some of the tracks up to them, fantastic. But they have their place. Just looking north there, it's looking pretty grey. Out to the east, it's looking pretty grey. I don't think the GoPro will pick it up. There's a slight kind of rainbow just in the middle of the capture there. So on that basis, I'm going to start tidying up camp, get away with the cooking stuff, the dishes and everything. They're nice and clean and spotless, ready for the next camp. But no, absolutely cracking. Let's just enjoy that sun there. So maybe if that drops below the hill, I might see a bit of colour in the clouds. That's the best thing about sunset, when you've got the clouds you need that for a wee bit of colour. Otherwise the sunset's just a boring sunset, dropping below the hill like that. So maybe it'll flare up some reds, some oranges, but we'll wait and see. As I say, I'm going to get my dishes away. What have I got left? Half a beer? No, I've got 1.5 beers left actually, so I'll be nursing them. But no, the fact I'm up here at this time of night, the sun's still hitting the hill, that's summer camping. Of course I've got the midges, but they're semi-manageable. I've got the incense stick burning behind me, stuck in the top of the trig point, so but as long as you light a couple of them, even despite the lack of breeze, it's not been too bad tonight. But no, I'll report back in before I get into my tent. I think we'll see if we do get that bit of colour in the clouds. But it's looking that way. There's a bit of colour higher up there, kind of oranges, so we'll see what happens in about 10 minutes time. Cheers. Midges are back. Siphon and shot. Yes. Right, that's about 10:30. The daylight is dwindling. Been a great night. The rain stayed away, slightly moved up the glen, just to the north there, so hopefully it stays away. Got wee incense sticks burning outside the tent, so hopefully I'll get the midges when I go in there. But I do need to go in there and pack things away for the morning. As I say, it's another back to work. Not first thing in the morning, but as long as I'm back for kind of 8ish. Get a shower, do the school run, and work for 9 o'clock, or at the kitchen table, as it is these days, for 9 o'clock. But no, absolutely stunning. I kind of lost love with summer camping because of midges, but they have been manageable tonight, as long as you've got that wee breeze, which you do have again just now. Ever so slight, but it's enough to keep them away. Anyway, enough rambling. I am going to retire to the tent once I tidy up a wee bit outside, and then I'll need to tidy up the inside. The joys of camping. Well, there's the last of view for tonight. These sticks are burning like demons, so I'll keep the midges away from the front door. Now I just need to sort out this. Got sleeping quarters, man, they're a write off. Stuff everywhere. Found a pack of knickknacks by the way, so they'll help the last beer go down, but no, I need to have a wee tidy up. And the sun is definitely set, we're not going to see any more colour in the sky. Anyway, quick tidy up and then I'll report back before I tune out until tomorrow morning. That's me done for the night. 11:30. Look at that, stunning. Bit of daylight there above the hills. We can call it daylight, but dusk reflecting in the loch there. The midges haven't been too bad, so I'm going to quick pile in my head and get to my bed. I need to be up for 6 o'clock in the morning at the latest. Pack up, down the road, back to the car, back home, shower, school run, work. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it this far. Maybe much to report in the morning. I think it's a bit dry anyway, so as long as we make a hasty retreat, get the camp stripped down and get out of here, all will be good. Anyway, thanks for watching again, and I'll catch you later. Night night. I'll just switch off the Banshee. Got to go through the cycle. Medium, strong, off. Good night. Well, good morning. 5:15. I woke a couple of times during the night there, so still got a half decent sleep, I guess. Just gonna have a first look outside. Still some midges here from last night. Actually peek out of here. Oh, there we go. It's a bit misty. At least there's a wee breeze there. Keep the midges away. Oh. It's 10 to 6. Quite misty to the south. Come round here to the north. A wee bit clearer. There's even a bit of sun in that far away glen. There's the wee tent, survived the night. The midges are out, the breeze has dropped, typical. Just as I go to decamp. There's some here dry. Let me get the jacket on for midget protection. Going to have to put this in the garage to dry it out anyway, so I'm not be too fussy how it goes away. The good thing about this tent, you don't have to be too precious when you're putting it away, as you've probably noticed. Because it goes into the bag quite easily. Famous last words. It's that big cape. So lack of sleep does to you. Another generous bag. The simple things in life. That's everything packed up. Just the sign I've left is where I flattened the grass. Looks like a family of deer have been sleeping here overnight. That's me, all set to go. Bags packed. Rubbish strapped to the outside. Oh, a cracking night. So I'm just going to head down the road. It's 6:10. I might take a wee diversion and go up to that wee reservoir since I've got a wee bit extra time. Got an extra 20 minutes or so ahead of schedule. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. I might do some footage on the way down, especially if I go to that wee reservoir. But if not, I'll say my bye-byes just now, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. Cheers!